What it do, baby? It's your boy DJ Finger coming to y'all Monday morning, 5:30. It's out there raining. Hope y'all getting up, get up, get up, get up, get ready for work, get them babies up, getting ready for school. Uh, Teach them a little something this morning before they walk out the door. Always try to give them a little knowledge or something to put on their brain before they walk out the door. You ain't always got to scream and cuss about and get up and do all that before they go to school in the morning. Like I said, good morning, good morning. It's a Monday morning. I hope y'all up, moving around, getting y'all self together. It's your boy DJ Finger. And like we always do, baby, let's get this thing started.
Welcome to the DJ.
Let's get this started. Let's get this started.
Oh yeah.
On the DJ Finger Show. Let's get this started. Let's get this started.
Oh yeah.
On the DJ Finger Show.
What it do, baby? Just up this morning, getting y'all ready for the DJ Finger Show. Couple things we're gonna talk about. They still talking about the stuff about Gail and what she said and all that stuff. Hey, she know what she did. I know she done made a big mistake. She was probably trying, like I said, she was probably trying to get those views up. You know, everybody that's on the social media are always looking for the viewers. And so I think that's what she was really looking at, not looking at the question that she was asking. And then just started a fire. And so now they said she at home, she's scared, she don't want to do the morning show no more for a while, I guess till the fire go out. Now, a lot of folks do that. A lot of folks pour a lot of gasoline and not thinking that if they can control the fire. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us will do that, go out there and pour all that gasoline, and then when the fire get out of control, we running and needing help. So that's your boy DJ Finger coming to y'all this morning. Like I said, I was just looking at some of that this morning. Also, basketball season is in, football season's out. Those Memphis Grizzlies starting to look a little good. They're a little young team, but I see where they're trying to pull it together and make it do what it do. So I'm enjoying to see the Grizzlies. The Tigers, Memphis Tigers, struggling a little bit. Penny, I know he's going to probably get them together, but he got a lot of freshmen on the team, and I see where they playing a lot of one-on-one ball out there. To win, you got to play team ball. I see a lot of one-on-one people trying to take the whole team off the dribble and all that stuff. You got 4 more other guys out there. So Penny gonna have to learn how to get those young guys how to play the team ball instead of that one-on-one ball. What up, Mr. Baker, this morning? Just talking a couple of things, about the kids and stuff. Now check this out. Now y'all graduated from BTW, and I had a man go over and was talking to the young kids over at BTW, and he was very discouraged when he went over there because he said them kids was out of control. I beg the difference. Now, if you over there at BTW, we gonna come soon, but they said the kids wasn't paying, they wasn't into it, they wasn't listening. So we gonna work on that BTW. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like to hear that, about my school. So if you're in the area, if you're a mentor over at that BTW school, man, come on, let's get it together. If you need help, send a shout out to us. Let us know what you need. But let's get the school back together, man. A lot of these kids, they just running crazy because they don't have no mentors. There's no mentors. Everybody in their own shell are doing what they do or don't want to get involved with these kids because they're scared of them. Or they got their own kids and they don't be involved with them. So we need to get better involved with these kids. and start teaching these kids. When we was coming along my age group, it was a lot of teaching. A lot of grandparents was teaching the kids on life and different stuff. I see where we don't drop the ball. We ain't teaching these kids nothing. The only thing we probably teaching these kids is how to play them video games and just out of control. You know what I'm saying? We ain't teaching them how to survive. Like I asked the question the other day, was the kids ready when they turn 16 to 18 years old, when they graduate from high school? Are they prepared for life? And I said no. The reason I say no, because a lot of us don't really, I say, mature until we in our late 20s, early 30s. So you putting that kid out at 16 to 18 years old and tell them to fend for themselves. A lot of them make a lot of mistakes, y'all. A lot of mistakes. They actually go into debt during that time. If you look at yourself or the people up under you, during that time of 16 to 25, that's when they went in debt. Because they were going to school trying to do what the parents asked of them and getting them student loans and stuff like that and digging that hole deeper and deeper. Usually when they graduate from college, if they graduate from college, they don't even do what they went to school for. So that's why I said we need to start teaching our kids, getting more involved with them. If you're ready for them to leave at 16 to 18 years old, then you need to do a lot of teaching. A lot of teaching. Because see, when they get out there, they think they know. Because these kids in this world, you can't tell them nothing. They think they already know because that's the way we have brought them up. We want them to be so smart and so intelligent at a young age. Sometimes they're too smart for their age. You know, you figure now you got a 12-year-old that's almost smarter than you that want to debate with you. I see it all the time. I see kids debating with their parents all the time at young ages because that's the way the parent raised them. That's the way the parent brought them up. And now that parent will get mad at you if you get involved with that. Because they feel like, hey, man, I'm teaching my kid going to be, we out of control, y'all. Really, really, real talk. We out of control. We thinking we doing things to improve our kids and empower them, but we're hurting them more than we help them. Our kids don't go outside and play no more. They don't interact with each other. They don't know how to interact with each other no more. They don't know how to play with each other no more. They don't know how to hang and kick it. You can't even have a house party no more. Because what's going to happen? They going to get in there. Somebody don't like somebody. Next thing you know, you got shooting and fighting. I don't care what age it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way we have brought them up. That's the way we taught them. You know what I'm saying? We got to fight. You don't let nobody get in your face. Don't let them. I heard the other day, my wife wanted me to talk about this. Inside the schools, there's no, I say special ed no more, special education for a lot of the kids. Or there's no teachers or instructors in there for special ed to be taught. Now, you got a lot of these kids there at the school that needs help. We get mad at the teachers because we those parents that we send our kids to school with a problem. And we don't want nobody to say anything to them or do anything to them. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of these kids out of control. It takes a lot to be a teacher to have some kid come to school every day out of control. What do you do as a teacher? You know, as a human being, you're going to get sick of it. Especially if you're sending a letter home, calling home, and this little boy, this little girl is still cutting up in the class. You got to the point where you got other kids are scared to come to school because they scared that kid gonna come to school and mess with them. We got to figure something out because there's a lot of parents that don't have these kids that ain't developed because the parent wasn't developed. Your kid act like you. You know what I'm saying? If your kid buck wild acting out of control, probably because you were the daddy, the mama or the daddy, somebody out of control. But some of these kids got special needs. And we need to look at that as a whole. Because now you got some of these kids that's graduating or not graduating, and they sitting at home with their mama with special needs, looking to get into some trouble. The trouble is coming. Because now he's 18, 19, 20. Mama got to go to work. She ain't got time to babysit, so she leave him at home. She don't know what he doing while she at work. Until she get that phone call that said he done did something he ain't had no business. Who do we blame then? The parent. A lot of parents say they try to get help for the kids and all that stuff. I was watching a video the other day, and the little boy was in the barber shop with a young mama. The little boy was cut up. He done took his shoes off. He screaming. He throwing his shoes at his mama. He throwing shoes at the barber. So the barber shop is full. Only thing I could think about is pulling my belt out, tearing this little boy up. But that could have been wrong with me. But that's what I wanted to do. Because I was looking at the mom, and I wanted to whoop her too. Because you know what she was doing? She had her phone and kind of slick talking to somebody about how her son is out of control and he in the barber shop cutting up, and she don't know what to do. And then when some of the barbers is trying to grab it, no, don't grab him like that. Don't grab him like that. You should have brought his little butt to the barber shop out of control, especially at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I can understand 2 and 3 years old that he's trying to figure out what the barber shop is, instead of getting his hair cut and all that stuff. I understand that. But when he get 5 and 7, 6, 7 years old, he out of control. Y'all hear what I'm saying? He out of control. So what do we do about that, y'all? You know, I'm just, cause you know, like my wife said, she feeling like, they said in school now, if the police had to come to your school and get your child for cutting up and acting up and doing whatever he doing in school, that's considered as a felony. He could be charged with a felony for misconduct. A felony, y'all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old child can be charged with a felony for cutting up in school. Messing his record up already for anything that he will probably grow out of or try to improve himself down the road. He got to have to drag that felony with him, saying he was cutting up in school. And you know how jobs is these days. They want to look back at all that to see if you mentally challenged. If you're mentally challenged, they might not want to mess with you on the job site because they don't know if you're going to have an episode and come back and want to shoot half of the employees up. So y'all, think about your kids as you getting them up this morning and talking to them. Talk to them before you walk out the door. Just don't get the kids up and walk them on out the door and say nothing to them. Good morning, have a good day. I expect this from you. Don't get in no trouble. A lot of times kids have to be reminded of that because that's part of the teaching. If you don't say nothing, how they know if they're doing right from wrong? Well, last time I did it, mama didn't say nothing. Maybe I can do it again. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all see I got my afro on, got my t-shirt on. I'm getting ready for basketball camp for Mo Monster. I'm putting him in training. You know, he feel like he need a little help, so I'm finna start training Mo Monster, y'all, getting him right. But like I said, I'm just talking about these kids. You know, they out of control. And then do we let them go to school and get in trouble that's gonna hurt them later? A lot of us we just want our kids out that door so we can go back to bed. We can watch our shows or TV shows or whatever you do when your kid walk out the door, or have your boyfriend or girlfriend come on through because the kid's gone to school now. You see what I'm saying? Look at all the other stuff that you supposed to be teaching with your kid that you don't let that kid walk out that door. Let him walk out the door with the pants sagging. You know, some parents, that's a lot of parents. There's too many boys walking around here with their pants sagging that their mom and daddy don't see it. I see some daddies with their pants sagging. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I see some grown men with their pants sagging, with their drawers showing, like it's cool. You think it's cool to show your drawers? That ain't no real man. For you to be showing your drawers and half of your butt. Half of your butt is out. And that's cool. See, some of you men don't got mixed up. Y'all got feelings. Hear what I'm saying? Feelings. Messed up. I'm just saying, you got your pants halves. You got on a suit, and the suit is sagging with your drawers showing. You got on some nice clothes that you don't want to spend $50, $60, $100 for a pair of jeans, but you got your drawers showing, your half of your butt out, like it's cool, and you're walking like a duck. I call it the duck walk, because you got to walk with your legs gapped open to keep your pants up because you ain't got no belt on. Even I don't see guys with the belt on. And they are adjusted to pull it down a little bit. What is that about, y'all? Why you gotta pull your pants down? What you doing? Check yourself. Like I do said, don't lose yourself. Whatever he said, buckle up. But we got to do better, y'all. I mean, I look at the young boys and the men ain't teaching because the men don't know. There's a lot of men don't even know, y'all. And y'all women got them. Y'all got a boy at home. The woman got to raise the husband and the son. Ain't that something? Raise her husband and her son. That's crazy. That's madness. Some of you men don't forget who y'all are, what y'all stand for, what y'all about. They might well go and put the dress on you when you come out. Huh? Now, y'all see me with a little afro, the different wigs and stuff like that. But anybody know me, gonna tell you I'm a real man. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? If you come at me quicker, you gonna get it. But there's a lot of men ain't real men. I see so many men in their feelings. I go to certain meetings and stuff like that, and I hear these men cry like women. Kick up all kind of stuff, little gossip and fight. I hear so much gossip and fight. Who slept with this and who slept with that? I see 20 men fighting over one woman. And on the ratio is for every man on this planet is 20 women. So why 20 men fighting over one woman? You see what I'm saying? Look at the madness of this. Crazy. I see some men and they feeling. If you work at a job and you work in the corporate office, go to I call them bitch meetings. Only thing the supervisor, the owner want to hear is who for the bitch about something. That's what I call it, a bitch meeting. Because that's all people, little bitches. I'm just keeping it real, excuse my language, y'all. But some stuff I got to say. Y'all hear what I'm saying? They whining. I got friends that act like bees. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I got friends that act like little bees. They get in their field. They want you to always come over their house. They always want you to go somewhere with them. They always want you to do it their way. If you don't want to do it their way, then they don't mess with you. Ain't that something? Y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. There's some men out here in their feelings. And I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know them. Don't go to a party that they invited to. You gonna get a phone call. What's up, man? What, you gonna mess with me or something no more? Man, I've been to 10 of your parties. How many more parties I gotta come to? You don't never come to name one of my parties. I put it like this. I'm in Memphis, y'all, and I love my city. I'm at home, I guess. But when I was out there in Cali, the dudes that I met out there and hung out with, man, we did a lot of stuff together. We partied, we went to games, we roller skated, shot basketball, played dominoes, spades, and there wasn't a lot of dudes in their feelings. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I get back to Memphis, I come right back into some dudes in their feelings. And I ain't understanding it. You know, I'm Marine Corps. I'm like, what's up with this? But before I left Cali, my partner was like, man, you finna go back to some dudes that ain't really dudes. Really guys, they wishy-washy, they in their feelings. I was like, what y'all mean? They was like, you gonna see when you get back there. You gonna be calling back mad, man. And now I'm calling back mad. Man, these dudes, man, they don't want to hang out. They don't want to kick it. They don't want to do nothing. They in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure out what's the business. What's the business with you men? A lot of y'all in y'all feelings. And I don't understand that. Men, you got to figure out feelings ain't always good for us. Feelings for women. And if some woman tell you need to get some feelings, you better watch it. Women, listen to me. You don't want no man in his feelings. Because if you got a man in his feelings, you probably one of them women up this morning arguing with that dude. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Or you arguing all night with him because he got feelings. And it could be something simple, so minor, so watered down that you asking yourself, why am I arguing with this dude? Because he got feelings. He laying on the couch, he like this. He looking at the game. He don't want you talking to him. He don't want to say nothing to him. That dude is in his feelings, y'all. Women, you better start checking these dudes when you go to the club and going out dating and all that stuff looking for you a mate. You better make sure you got a real man that ain't no man in his feelings. You better make sure. Because see, to get you, he gonna do everything he can, lie, tell you everything. I got women right now mad at some dude because they dating, and them dudes might not even want to have sex with them. They been dating for 8 months. He was like, no, I don't want none. I ain't ready yet. I'm 40 years old, but I ain't ready yet. That's a dude in his feelings. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I ain't say you gotta have sex or make love or this and this and that. I ain't saying that. But you better check that dude at the door. If not, you gonna have problems all later. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Like I said, this your boy DJ Finger. Just coming to y'all with some good old stuff, mess. I'm finna get my workout in a few minutes. That's why I got the tank top on, y'all. I gotta get back Monday's my get back in day. You know what I'm saying? So I've been off the wagon for a long time. I gotta start getting back into my stretching, my eating right, my working back out. You know what I'm saying? So after I get off the air, I'm going over to the garage and get it in. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back on that iron. You know what I'm saying? The iron working out makes you feel good in the morning. Get your juices flowing. Get everything going with you in the morning. So if you ain't exercising, try it. I'm also a personal trainer, nutritionist. So if y'all didn't know that, I'm like a jack of all trades. So if you're having struggling with your weight or your health, maybe holler at me. Might got something for you. Like I said, it's your boy DJ Finger, and I'm out.